Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome back to another Boss Monster expansion box. So this one's Implements of Destruction. So we had the base game. We had Boss Monsters Level 2, which added more content. Also standalone set. Then we added our Tools of Heroes kind, which gave the heroes items to use, but the villains could also use them too. So I added some new things there. Then we added a crash landing, which gave us some space monsters and added up to more players. So now this, I believe, is going to be more stuff to add, just general more of everything. There's item cards, there's new bosses, and new stuff to work with the crash landing expansion, which I love, because that's always my fear is, like basically I did that. They had one expansion there added item cards, one that added a new creature or new type of card, and then boom, they don't do anything else with it. So it's great to see that they at least added another little expansion that kind of added to both. Here, this just re-explains how items work. Basically, they come, you play one, it attaches to one of the heroes that it corresponds with. I'll hold this up a sec if you want to read them. It can attach to universal heroes, one item per hero. And then they get that throughout the dungeon. If they escape the dungeon, they survive, then the item card just goes over on the side and doesn't do anything. If they get defeated, you get that card as the boss. You can use the boss effect on it. So there's the hero effect or the boss effect. And then you can only have one at a time. So if you end up getting more than one or you don't use them quickly enough and you gain more than one, you have to choose which one you want to keep. Alright, so we're going to see what these new cards all add. Unlike some of my other videos, I haven't seen any of these. These are all brand new to me. So let's see what we got and see what new threats and monsters. We have a new boss here we get to play as. Banesir Bavan, Acquirer of Artifacts. I'm assuming this must be a take on the Collector from Marvel Comics. Level up. For the rest of the game, you may have 2 items face up in your scorekeeping area. Oh, there we go. Once you level up, you gain an extra little bonus. We have a new warrior, a new fighter. We have Malakil, Master of Beasts. Take one of your items, face up or face down, and place it under a monster room. That room has -3 until it is destroyed or covered. Cool. That's neat. Alright, so I like that. Yeah, they're utilizing the items more. Franz, Psycho Jester. For the rest of your game, when you use an item's boss ability, draw a spell. This is really low XP. Lady Vix, Bandit Queen. Take the face-up item from a hero in town or another player and place it in your scorekeeping area. So I noticed there wasn't a cleric. Oh, there's the cleric. Alright, as I say, maybe we're short the cleric. Usually the clerics first. Umbria, Shadow of the Past. Look at the face-down items in all player scorekeeping areas. Choose one and place it face up in your scorekeeping area. So like all these guys are kind of neat. You have some neat little stuff there. But they're all going to require you to use items. So, right now it seems like this expansion is really only buy this if you bought the items of tool kind, probably. Let me just look, there's plenty of items in here. So you'd probably use it without, but it'd be much more beneficial with the items of tool kind. Hero kind, wherever the tools of hero kind. Alright, so here we have a warrior's mega hammer. He's going to squash that mushroom. And then in the bottom corner, they're going to show the little item icon. Give one hero plus 2 health for every wound you have. Or double this hero's health. Mangakar's Mantle. Choose one room until the end. One room in your dungeon until the end of your turn. All heroes pass through that room twice. Okay, so it works like the Mangakar's thing. When this hero is at the entry dungeon, deactivate the first fighter room in your dungeon. Interesting. So you just skip that first one. And then if you get sent back to it, then it's only like you got to do it once. We have an energy bow. Choose a hero at the entrance to another player's dungeon. That hero ignores the last 3 rooms of that dungeon. Oh boy. This hero ignores the last 3 rooms of that dungeon. So, yeah, abilities usually mimic each other. Then we have a Tamer's Whip. Give 1 monster room in your dungeon plus X damage until the end of turn, where X is equal to the number of monster rooms in your dungeon. All your monster rooms have a base damage of 1 while this hero is in or at the entrance to your dungeon. Alright, we get some mage. We have a surprise box. Ooh, that's one of the items, spell cards. Discard your hand and draw rooms and spells, each equal to the number of each you discarded. So basically reset your hand. No one can play any spells while the hero is in or at the beginning of your dungeon. Portal Wand. Choose a hero in any dungeon. It skips the next room it would enter. The hero skips 1 room in your dungeon. Begin with the first for every spell card in your hand. Oh boy. That could be bad. Crystal Ball. All players reveal 1 spell if they have 1 or more. Choose 1 revealed spell and put it in your hand. When this hero enters your dungeon, all players reveal their spells. Discard any other spells that have match and hand them match those in other players' hands. Okay, that one might not be as bad. Flame of Achum. That guy looks like a fiery Doctor Strange. That's like the Eye of Agamotto, except it's a face. Until the end of your turn, your rooms with mage treasure types give 1 damage to the adjacent rooms. Hero ignores the ability text of all rooms that modify the damage. Interesting. Cleric, we have the Lich Crown. Choose 1 face down hero, do damage to another hero equal to that chosen hero's health. This hero will be killed in your dungeon. You may return it to town instead. You keep this item. Shining Armor. Take 1 spell from the discard pile. The hero may not be targeted by spells. Oh, gross. It's a heart container like Zelda, except it's a literal heart. Choose 1 face down hero in the opponent's scorekeeping area. Return it to the entrance that player's dungeon with plus 3 health. If this hero survives your dungeon, choose a face down hero in your scorekeeping area and flip it face up. Oh boy. Angel Wings. Give a hero plus X health, where X is equal to the number of souls you have. This hero gains plus X, where X is equal to the number of souls you have. We have a Thief, Divining Rod. Give a hero plus 1 for each treasure type you have in your dungeon, including your bosses. So he gets plus 1 for each treasure type. Do you think he can see the treasure with his rod? We have a Super Magnet. That's the, is that the Bionic Commando guy? Choose a player and 1 treasure type. Until the end of your turn, heroes ignore all icons of that type in that player's dungeon. When this hero is at the entrance to your dungeon, deactivate all rooms in your dungeon with 2 or more treasure icons. The Blast Box. Destroy a room in any dungeon with a hero in it. That hero is killed. Destroy the room this hero dies in. Oh, neat. Secret Map. Oh, he's running on the, that's awesome. I love the little callbacks like that. Switch to the first and the last room of a dungeon. I'll actually mess some stuff up. This hero skips all rooms that have treasures matching the treasure type of any hero at the entrance of your dungeon. Oh boy. That could be really bad, like if you have multiple, like treasure types, like if you drew like 2 or 3 different guys. So I have a universal item, anti-freeze. Reactivate all rooms in your dungeon. Draw a spell for each room reactivated. Hero enters the entrance of your dungeon. If your dungeon contains any deactivated rooms, immediately destroy those rooms. It's like a candle. Stolen Blueprints. Oh, it's the elf from the sci-fi one. You may immediately build an additional room in your dungeon, even if it is the 6th room. At the end of your turn, destroy all rooms you built after using this item. The current hero enters the building. No one may build a room with treasure icon matching this hero. Interesting. Pandora's Box. This gives me a Big Trouble in Little China vibe. You may take this item face up. While the item is face up in your scorekeeping area, any new items you gain must be turned face down. Discard spells. Discard spell, turn this card face down. If this hero is at the entrance to your dungeon, you may choose another hero in the entrance to your dungeon and immediately kill it. The Doppelgangers Cloak. Like they're like trapped in the mirrors. During the build phase, choose a hero, one hero in column, and designate a treasure type. That hero is lured only by that treasure to the end of turn. This hero has health equal to the highest modified health of any hero in the dungeon or in town. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now we have some good. I was hoping there would be some explorer items, especially since that first guy was an explorer boss. So I have a stun gun. Each opponent must choose an advanced room. Return it to his or her hand. This is only usable during the build phase. Whenever a hero survives an advanced monster room, return that room to your hand. The force field. Choose a hero in the opponent's dungeon until the end of turn and ignores damage from advanced rooms. This hero takes 2 less damage from advanced rooms. The laser drill. Till the end of your turn, treat all your rooms as if they were just uncovered. Oh boy, that can get bad. When this hero enters your room, choose a covered room for each room stack and bring it to the top of that stack. Interesting. And Flying Saucer. Search the room deck for an advanced room and put it in your hand. If your dungeon contains only ordinary rooms, give this hero +3. Alright. So it's actually like a bunch more items. That's all it is. And there's like the new bosses. So one for each type. Which is cool. So that was our boss monster, Implements of Destruction. So yeah, you could buy this one or Tools of Hero Kind if you want to add items. Either one would work. The difference being that this one has stuff for the Crash Landing expansion. So if you don't own Crash Landing, like 6 of those cards aren't going to be useful? 1, 2, 3, or as useful, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of those cards will do absolutely nothing because you don't have any explorers. And your boss here won't be as effective because his item here, or his treasure icon, won't do anything. So 5 cards of the entire set won't be, and when there's 3 more cards in this box, it's really only a 2-card difference, essentially. But if you're really into it, I'd say buy both. If you can only buy 2, it's either buy these 2 and get a bunch of new class types and a bunch of new tools, or buy these 2 and get that, but then get some that work with this as well. Either one, though, is still fun. I was just going to say, this also has some advanced rooms and spell cards, so there's also the difference. You're going to get more tools in the Implements of Destruction than you are going to get in this one, because you're getting bosses and stuff in here too. So I'd probably say between the two, I'd probably almost go with this one. But that's just me. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye.